and about the food that he's prepared here, and for $1,700 for one of those Breeder Cup enhanced experiences. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much. Can we move in there? That looks nice.
It's better than my kitchen. I'm telling you that right now.
We're talking fast horses this morning and now fast people. This guy has won the Los Angeles Marathon in consecutive years, and then he just finished second in the Chicago Marathon. Look who's running out here, Wesley Korir.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Good to see you, Wesley.
Also a former All-American runner for the University of Louisville, and although most runners have only seen Wesley Korir from behind, because they're always trailing him, he's a familiar face at the finish of many Kentucky races. Here he is right here.
Is that Los Angeles?
Yeah, that's Los Angeles Marathon.
Well, first off, the #1 bib's kind of sweet, too. That means you're all ready.
And look, you still have gas at the end. How do you do that? Is this something, do you think, is this a gene? Is it inherent to your nature? Or is it you're just like, you train and train and train?
I think it's a combination of both. You know, training and growing up in Kenya, being able to run everywhere, running to school every day and back, and just training when you're young like that. You never know even you're training for it, and it's just.
Well, how far did you run back and forth to school?
It was about 5 miles.
About 5
Nice
miles.
piece of cake. You didn't even get winded on that. Now, when you're in a race, when you're in a marathon and it's late in there and somebody's pushing you, how do you summon up the energy to stay in the lead when you hear the footsteps or the breathing?
You just take one step at a time, and you just hope that that person drops, because everybody is hoping that that person drops. So you just take one step at a time and just try to go ahead one step at a time, and just pray that the other person
But the
goes
mental
by.
fortitude as much as the physical stamina.
Yeah, it's more, at that moment, from about mile 20 to 26, it just becomes mental. Who has the strongest mentality of staying strong at the race to the finish?
I know there's a cause near and dear to your heart, but I have to ask you, when you say, where do you go? Do you go away somewhere when you're racing, and what do you think of?
You just go somewhere like, whenever I race, especially towards the end of the race right there, I always go further. I always go to just think about God, just think about my life, just think about, I just, reconstruct my life from when I was born and how far I've come, and just thank God for every...
So inspirational.
Yeah.
Oh,
You told me you had someone help pay for school, because you have to pay for school in Kenya, and that's why your Kenya Kids Foundation is set up.
Yeah, when I was young, growing up in Kenya, I didn't have money to go to school. And in Kenya, we pay for high school. It's not free like here. You have to pay for high school, and most people don't get an opportunity. So a priest from Ireland, Willie Walsh, was able to pay for my high school, and that's why, I have been able. When after I got here, I decided, I want to pay back for what he did to me by helping other people.
And you started that, we have this flyer here, Kenyan Kids Foundation, because your brother, you lost in circumstances, and you want to prevent things like, how did you lose your brother?
My brother was bitten by a snake long time ago, and it was just painful to watch him kind of die in my mom's hands, because of the hospital was not close by. He had to travel about 20 miles to get to the hospital, and it was just painful to see that, and I just don't want another mom holding their child dying, and that's why I partnered with the Whole Step Foundation.
So this is your vow.
Yeah, this is so dear to my heart, to make sure that these
Beautiful mission, and that'll help kids in Kenya get educated as well. And also, what is your next race? Since you just ran Chicago a few weeks ago, when's your next marathon?
Right now, my agent is doing the preparation and the finding the races, but we have a couple of them already lined up. Think about Boston, but not final yet. So I might be heading to Boston next year.
And we see you around town. You live here.
Yeah, I live here. I run around here. It's just fun.
He married a girl from U of L, too. Another one.
Well,
One last question. This is the most important question of all.
What?
How much do you weigh?
Right now, my racing weight is 116. And then right now I'm trying to gain about 10 pounds before I start.
Trying to
No,
gain.
because when I went like this on his arm, I was like, wait, where's the arm?
There's no
Where's the
fat on
arm?
there.
I
A
know.
lot of training.
How many calories a day do you eat?
I eat a lot.
Well, yeah, but then it's all gone.
So much, yeah. Like whenever I come to your home, if you want to invite me to your house, make sure you cook a lot.
We will remember that.
Yeah.
It's so good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
If you want to learn more about Wesley's Kenyan Kids Foundation, providing scholarships to help kids go to high school, visit KenyanKidsFoundation.org.
116. Whatever. Could you move over next to my notes, please? So many amazing athletes on our show today. A world-class runner, world-class horses.
And a Kentucky favorite, the Kentucky Colonels. Some of the most exciting basketball in the late 60s and 70s. They're here this morning, too, so you want to stick around.
Yeah, and talk about excitement. You think mail carriers got it rough with their pledge to deliver through rain, sleet, and gloom of the night? How about storm chasers and their gale force winds? Now look at these live pictures from in our studio in the back lobby. What is this called? A TIV, and the man behind it, Sean Casey, a storm chaser. You're going to learn about it next live on Great Day Live.
And this week, partying with the dead, not the Grateful Dead, El Dia de los Muertos.